should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence, this time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything. Anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleed. Truth is, the strangers like magicians. Never knew them tricks were up your sleeve. Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I had to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that. That's catfish, poor performance. Watch your number, please, or contact. Buzz you up so I can call that a ballin'. Can't tell me like, what do you need? Fresh tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a band swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know.
And we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And able to get this out to the 25. They'll start on the ground with Irving. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now Murray off play action. That quick throw there is incomplete. Emeka Egbuka, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. You talk about this Washington defense. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 43-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
18, 5 in. 2. Back up. 70,
They run. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Go, Reed. Go.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
At the 43-yard line.
They'll run once more with JCM. And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes this up to the 47. Now a 3rd and 6.
17. Let's go. 19. Trap 50. Trap 50.
Here's Daniels. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Ty Zentner now. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. And this returnable for Harris. And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. Handoff running left, Irving. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
A run up the middle with Irving. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. When you look at this defense, they currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
Numbers don't tell you everything, but they do paint a pretty good picture. We're talking about 2 top 5 units going at each other. 1 in running the ball, 1 in stopping the run. I think this is going to be a whole lot of fun myself.
They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
Murray sets to throw on 4th. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 31. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. Down to about the 22 here. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
To throw is Murray. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that'll be incomplete with the penalty marker down as well. And I think he was beyond the line of scrimmage when that ball left his hand. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Isaiah Pacheco, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Bucs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Groupie able to add the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Oh, good return up past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
7 Pirates, 7 Cougar Knights. Here we go, here we go. Crack all 80.
Daniels looking to throw. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Zach Harrison coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. They need 18 yards here on 3rd down.
Here we go. Set.
Now Daniels going to keep it. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. On now is Ty Zentner to punt. Now this is going to work out well as it's out of bounds near the 13-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Shotgun now from Murray. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, this defense for the Commanders, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
This 2nd and 4.
Almost. Hey. Hey, Ace.
Murray now.
Here's one deep for Pickens.
And that will be incomplete. Try to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray.
To the right side and intercepted.
And he'll be brought down around the 7-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner, forget starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got it. Touchdown, Washington.
A great effort there. Laying himself out in the end zone.
And the Commanders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10.
That certainly appeared to be. Play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And he slings one that's incomplete.
The Buccaneers at 6-2 to start play. And they come in after a loss last time out, but they've still been in good form. They've won 6 of their last 8.
And it always hurts when you lose a tight game, as they did a week ago. I think each player starts thinking to himself, if I could have played better one play here, one play there, maybe it could have changed this team's fortunes. But it absolutely illustrates how important it is to play a complete game if you want to win in the NFL.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Angel. Hey, never mind. Monday. Hey.
Fields now to throw.
Oh,
poor throw there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. That is caught by Laporta. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Washington first down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
On 1st down, it's Krosky Merritt. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. It's a 1st down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
Washington first down.
Nothing, 19.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Again, it's Krosky Merritt. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Washington Commanders first down. 1st and goal.
77
Washington.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
They go play action. Daniels.
And it's caught.
And he takes it in for a Commander's touchdown.
Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt, his 9th touchdown of the season.
And Washington has taken the lead.
The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
They run it with Pacheco for the gun.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
That's good for a first down.
11.
1st and 10.
Now it's Fields.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now Fields going to run.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the 1st down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7.
Here we go. Mayday. Green, go.
Here's Fields. He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
The 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Isaiah Pacheco.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Bucs are an extra point away from evening this one up. The point after, good by Groupie.
And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have now allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Dragon 60. Cut 19. Warrior 70.
To the air goes Daniels. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
60 by 18. 5 years.
Throwing now is Daniels. That's complete to his rookie 2nd-round pick. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts,
as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Now Daniels. Setting up the screen, Krosky Merritt.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts,
as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Buffalo 80. 79 Bronx. 7 Pirates. Go.
To throw is Daniels. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Daniels pass. Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Off play action, Fields.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
At the 44-yard line.
Here we go.
A handoff now for Pacheco. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
On 1st down, they go back to Pacheco. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And this one is right through. And that will do it for this first half.
Buccaneers 17. Commanders 14.
A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this 3rd quarter. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 27-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 55 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
24-yard gain.
Out of the gun, they go with Krosky Merritt. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Tackle there by Lewis Seen. 2nd and 10.
Second and 10. At the 38-yard.
Up the middle, Krosky Merritt. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Let's go. Practice track and 60. Hurt.
From the gun on 3rd down, Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Sam Laporta, 32 yards. And the Commanders have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that will make this a 4-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
22 yards there, a first down.
48-yard line.
Here we go. 319.
Now Fields. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. A good convergence there defensively. Only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
1 yard.
Fields changing the play.
2nd and 9. At the 46-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Pacheco. They'll get only a couple down to the 44. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
That is caught. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. And the Commanders will take over here at their own 14-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open. True. So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
28 yards the game there on the catch and run.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
Now Daniels going to keep it. For Kidder here, it's complete. After all that, they only wind up with a yard. It's 2nd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
A run inside, Krosky-Merritt.
And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on third down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46.
It's a gain of 2. That's good. Commanders, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Give to Krosky-Merritt.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 48-yard line.
Now Daniel's going to keep it.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. Okay, take us to school here, Charles. On a play like that, pretty successful RPO. What's the quarterback looking at?
Basics, he's looking at the defensive end or the outside linebacker. If that player crashes down to take the running back, quarterback pulls it, runs to the outside end. Some teams, though, will read different players depending on defenses, but basically it's that outside player.
And he's going to go backward. They get him behind the line. Fourth down now after a loss of 2.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This will get the lead up to 7.
55-yard attempt.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3.
And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
111 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10
as they're down to the 29-yard line.
Play action. It's Fields.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Fields.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
Running left to give to Pacheco.
And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Again, it's Pacheco.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
19 windy, here we go. 11. Hey, 5:51. 5:51.
They snap it to Fields.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Commanders are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. At fourth down, they felt compelled to go for it, and he throws the INT.
Yeah, he knows that you can't take a sack there, so he had to try and force one in. Now, this might not be a throw he makes it for in the second quarter, but he had to take the chance there, and this one wound up being intercepted.
We'll get this to about the 38. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Street! Ready! No! Check smash, go!
A give now to Bill. This is Krosky Merritt. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this third down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
Down the sideline he goes. And he's going to wind up getting this all the way down to the Buccaneers' 9. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
Cougar 19.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Washington about to close this one out as they are down to a knee. Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
So for the Commanders, the win gets them back over 500 at 5-4 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Buffalo to take on the Bills. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, the loss will drop them to 6-3 now on the year. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.